Start it out, son.
You look amazing right now.
Do you know that I just got tingled? I really appreciate that.
Tingled? Oh. Me saying that tingled you?
Happiness tingle.
Happiness, yeah.
Not that kind
now
of tingle.
you kind of look like Richard Reed with the white stripes going on right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. So what are you saying, son?
No, you look good for your age.
Nice comeback.
Yeah.
Nice comeback. I like that.
Yeah. Welcome to Leaving the Seat Up, everyone.
Yep, I'm Ricky.
Yeah. I'm Tyler.
And my son just gave me warm and fuzzies telling me that I look good, and I tingled.
This is our podcast. In the heart.
In the heart.
In the heart.
And none of that weird stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
what's going on? What are we doing today? Relationships?
Relationships. You said you want to talk about it, and you said some stuff's been on your head. So let's just dive into it. Let's go. Let's talk about it.
Let's just talk about that. When you're in your 40s, even mid 30s, relationships are shit shows.
Okay, even at my age, relationships are difficult. Like, I think relationships at a foundation are hard things to work on, because you really need the other individual to help out.
Yeah, and this red flags.
Yeah, red flags. Let's see.
I ignored some.
Yeah. Okay.
And they bit me in the butt.
Okay. What are your top 3 that you've seen throughout? Like the worst red flags.
The last relationship.
The worst red flags.
In my last relationship, the first red flag that I looked past was she told me she likes to try before she buys.
Okay. Like, she likes to mess around before she commits to something.
She likes to, on the first or second date, have sex with that because she likes to try before she buys.
Yeah.
And I looked at her and I said, well, if you try that on me, I will treat you as such.
Yeah.
And I still didn't look at that red flag.
You skipped right over it.
Yeah, I skipped right past it. Yeah, and that come back to get me there.
See, I've come to realize in my latest relationship that waiting a little bit helps a lot.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Because, I told her I wanted a connection, not... And this is no offense to your mom or nothing, but our relationship was based... when we first started getting together, was based on sex.
Yeah.
And just married
a lot of relationships are nowadays.
I was with her for 18 years, married 16. And it's weird because now that I'm older, I try to hit folks up as, can we just, I want to do that. Hands down, I want to do that. But if we start the relationship like that,
we know where it's going to go in the end already. Yeah.
I guess the second red flag with her was she I guess there's just 2 bad ones. The first bad one, the other one will be the second.
Yeah.
Is the way her son looked at me.
Okay.
He looked through me, didn't look at me. He looked through me as another one. And a guy can pick that up.
Yeah, very quickly.
From a guy to another guy.
Yeah.
Because they're, I think, like in 11th and 12th grade or something like that.
So they're used to their mom. Yeah.
And I saw that.
They already know what's going on.
And I see this red flag, and then the other part of me is like, oh, no. No, it had a little green strap on it. But it didn't have any green.
Her sons just don't care. They're just looking. They're like, oh, she just brought a dude.
Another guy.
Yeah.
And another guy.
Yeah.
And so it just didn't work out. It's difficult too, because I've been single for so long that you want the relationship to work, and you look past that whole red flag stuff. And I try to look for green flags.
Yeah. Well, you have to look for the best in everyone. And
I did, but man, she just I should have stopped it when she said she likes to try before she buys.
Yeah,
I should have stopped it right there.
Yeah. And
I should have treated it as...
Well, you should have just been like, well, I don't like to...
I did tell her that.
Yeah.
I said, well,
until we're in a relationship.
And she looked at me really weird, and I'm guessing that nowadays
that doesn't happen. No, it doesn't. Like, I got lucky, and because in my last, before her, in my last several relationships, we definitely,
I gotta fix my pillow.
Definitely had the read the Bible before we got into it, because well, I was also in a phase where I really didn't want a relationship, but I was gonna date around to see if anything worked regardless. But for this, when I waited, it was like, oh, okay, I'm setting apart this time to this person, instead of like, hey, you're coming over for the weekend and we're gonna have fun. And it changed a lot, and it changed a lot in the dynamic of a relationship, I think. Learning about it.
It's definitely difficult, and I don't know why. Still ain't figured this out, that everything's got to work so fast. Mm-hmm. Just like with her, try before you buy. Mm-hmm. I'm just like,
well, one is,
you don't have respect for yourself.
Well, listen, it's also on how the media is nowadays. Like the media, like women, like you look at women like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion talking about, how wet their, parts are.
Right.
And, they're
each to their own.
Yeah, each to their own. If you want to rap about that, that's what people listen to. Whatever. Like, there are guys who rap about, messing around with women and shooting all these people and stuff too. And, that's also not the best. Young kids shouldn't be listening to that and be impressioned by that, but they are, because of how open media is.
Well, let me take this. Let me walk this back just a hair on what you just said. Yeah. There's going to be them type of things in life, throughout their life, and as long as they have a good parent to help guide them,
it's not gonna matter.
Let them, because even if you throw rocks at that, there's going to be something else over here that you got to throw rocks at too. So just got to teach your kids to write. I will say this. I'll take this out of this last relationship, which I've only had I think 3 in the last 8 years. Mm-hmm. This girl showed me I could care for someone again. Yeah. And that was big for me. Yeah. That was real big.
That matters.
Yeah, and maybe she was just and I hate to put it this. I hate to put it that way, but
but that's how I'm starting to try to look at my past relationships, and all of that I've went through when I was.
You had a rough go too.
When I was in St. Louis and Jonesboro, and learning from it, taking it to heart, and moving forward is. It sucks, but it's really is.
I wanted to be really petty. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I wanted to be real petty, and I wanted my little thumbs to text some fun stuff because I like that. But I stopped.
There are times. But there are times in life where I feel like it is okay to be a little like that. But for the most part, you just gotta move forward. You gotta just put it behind you. Yeah, it happened. Yeah, we shouldn't have. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, but we're here. We're moving forward. We're trying to be better people. So in a relationship I was in before her, when I got back from A-State, man, I ignored several red flags on this girl, and there was one point she was crying, and it was just, I felt like the reason she was crying wasn't valid, and
Did you go hard on her?
A little, but I felt like she was gaslighting me into being a certain way, and that's not the way I want to be. Yeah. And I broke it down to her, and she started crying about, and I was like, all right, I don't want to be in a relationship with this. I don't have what it takes to work on this. I don't, right now, maybe as a person, but I don't want it. you know, it's not for me.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't, I know how I am as a person. I know I can tell how you are. It's just two separate sides of a coin.
And I've gotten I got really good advice from two different people in this last relationship. One, my office manager. You know, sometimes we've butted heads. Mm-hmm. You know, but she enlightened me on a lot of ways. I was sitting there explaining to her, you know, this and that and this and that, and she's like, "Well, Ricky, there's a reason why I'm my age and I'm single." Mm-hmm.
Dating sucks.
No. She's like, "Ricky, I did a lot of the things that girl right there is doing, and I lived my life like that." Mm-hmm. And she's like, "You can't. You got to understand that if she keeps that up, she's going to end up like me one day, and it's pretty lonely." Mm-hmm. And I did feel bad for.
Yeah, but.
Not the girl I dated, but I'm talking,
yeah.
You know, the office manager, and then, of course, Lindsay, sister. I'll name drop her.
But she's okay.
Yeah. No, she's gangsta. Yeah. That's what she is.
Her situation is so different.
And, well, I can share with my sister, like if I would get a crazy, and I don't care, I'll put this out there, I would get a crazy text back from this girl. I'm trying to figure it out. So I'd screenshot it and send it to my sister. Mm-hmm. I mean, what does this mean?
I mean, best way to do it.
What does this mean?
Best way to do it.
What does this mean? Well, this last time that this girl gave me this, I mean, I had to start reading it, and this is the size of my phone, and the text message took, and I had to go 1,
full screen,
2, 3 to read all this thing, and I sat there, and I of course screenshotted it and sent it to my sister, and she says, "This is the response you need to have. It's all good. No worries." And don't say anything else.
Not a thing.
Silence.
Not a word.
Done. Mm-hmm. So I did. And it, I don't know how it worked out for her, but.
I mean, well.
And then I deleted her phone number and moved on.
We move forward. We move forward.
Relationships and nowadays. So back in the day, when I was your age, this wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
If you wanted to talk to somebody, you'd either page them
Yeah.
and actually talk to them on the phone.
Go see him in person.
Or go see them in person. It's so hard to text and have context about the text.
Yeah.
To me, it is. It's frustrating. I mean, you even told me before that I text like I'm professional or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But,
text professionally, like an email.
Well, I email at work and stuff, so I guess that's kind of why. I will say, like I said earlier, I'm taken away from this relationship that I know I can care for someone again.
Yeah. I mean,
because I'm not going to lie, I'm 48 and I'm damaged. I'll be the first one to throw it out there.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm 23.
Your mom broke me.
Dude, I'm 23 and damaged. We're here. I think most people are nowadays are some kind of damaged.
Yeah.
Some kind.
And I know for a fact that I've probably damaged someone. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like I did in this last relationship. I'm more mindful of my actions. I will say that. And sometimes being the nice guy doesn't pay off, they say. I don't know.
No. I mean,
maybe it does.
It's better, though, because, like, if you stick to your ideals and how you truly feel, then, I mean, no one can tell you different or prove you different till they can.
I'm trying to do me. And if someone wants to ride in this car with me, come on. But I'm doing me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know?
Might as well.
Yeah, might as well. But yeah, relationships are definitely.
Well, they're a dual thing. Like, they take both sides, and it's hard to get further in a relationship when one side is
still
acting that way. You know, like, if either side is not fully invested, the relationship is going to struggle. I mean, relationships, you know, they struggle regardless. Like, things are hard, you know, but, like, if y'all are in it together, it's going to be a lot easier, and it's going to be a lot easier on your mental state. That's for sure.
I I did want to get petty though, kid. I'm not gonna lie. This little guy that was sitting on this shoulder was like, oh, like you could do this, you could do this, and let me tell you what else you could text. And you could text that, and you could text. And then this guy over here is going, nope. Less is more. Less is more.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I got a really good one I can text.
It's funny.
Oh, it's really great. I'm gonna laugh. But you can't do it. You can't say it. I will say this. I did type a bunch and delete it.
At least you deleted it. You deleted it. That's all that matters.
I felt better typing it.
Yeah. You had to get it out.
Yeah.
You should get a diary.
No, I ain't writing down what's going on up here on paper.
Why not? It might make you feel better.
You know, now that you say that, I went to 10, 15 years ago, a long time ago. Me and your mom went to a place, and I'm not going to name any names, but that was one of the things. Was you get a notepad and you write down how you're feeling about stuff, and then you have to relate it. Like, let's say you got excited, and you had to explain it as, let's say you were up at bat, you just hit a home run.
Yeah.
So when you're explaining, well, the way you did this, and this made me feel like I just hit a ball out of the park. You know, and it really worked for me.
Yeah.
I wrote this stuff down, then we would swap, and I would read hers, she would read mine. But it goes back to what you were saying a minute ago. One was in it, one wasn't.
Yeah.
You know, we got home that weekend from that retreat. I wanted to keep this up. I thought it was awesome writing this stuff down and putting because it's hard for me to sometimes to get these things up here and here out properly.
Yeah, no, it is for me too. It's hard for a lot of people. I mean, saying your true feelings towards someone and legitimately telling the truth is...
That's the truth.
It's the truth.
Just say the truth.
It's the truth.
When she texted me that, it was all lies. That big, long text was nothing but lies. And I know today that they were lies. And there's still part of me that wants to be petty. So I deleted her phone number.
So you wouldn't. But I mean, not going to her defense because I don't think.
Yeah.
But just saying, like, it's like telling.
Just tell the truth.
Well, it's like telling your kid, you know, Santa Claus isn't real. Like, sorry, y'all. Like, you don't want to hurt them, you know. But telling them the truth is better for them in the long run, obviously, because they know. Oh, yeah, it's just my mom and dad buying me stuff.
Yeah. You should be honest.
Yeah.
You should always just be honest. Even if it does hurt the person, just be honest with them because it's easier to move past and the other person won't want to be so petty and type things and be like...
Because they'll just... I mean, yeah, it'll be hard to take. They might be angry, but it's... I'd rather be angry or at the truth and move forward than be angry and not know the truth because I'm just sitting there contemplating about what happened. You know?
Yeah, I agree. Relationships are tough, man. And nowadays, I mean, I guess the biggest struggle I had is I got married at 23. Didn't have a lot of dating experience before that. So... And I was with your mom for, 18 years?
Yeah.
And then I get thrown to the wolves. I tried to date right after your mom, and that did not work.
No.
At all. And then I went on a couple of year hiatus of...
Just focusing on yourself.
Trying to focus on me.
Lost some weight.
Broke some feet. Or my heels. That put me down for a year. The last 8 years have been tough.
Mountain.
And look, and I'm going to say this because I think this is really how the universe works, is before them 8 years, I wasn't living right. I was putting bad out into the world. And the world came back and got me. And I think about that every day. So I try to be a better person than I was yesterday, constantly. Do I fail? Yeah. I mean, sometimes I do.
I mean, it's tough.
You know,
emotions get high.
Karma's
hard.
real.
Yeah.
And it will come back. And when things happen to me, I'm like, yeah, that's probably because I
Did that.
Damn.
Damn. Oops.
But it happened, and I'm wiser for it now. I am wiser for it. So, well, that's a great little topic we did. So
Yeah. I mean, we can keep on talking about it. Like, okay, so
okay, go.
what has been the best green flags that you've, because we've been, you've been in 3 relationships, but you've dated here and there,
I've gone on dates in between.
What's like been the best like green flag that you like seen in a person, like, oh, like, like you just see.
I messed up on my second relationship. She had a lot of green flags. Just full of green flags. And they scared me away.
Yeah. Well, that was right after one of the most major.
It was right after my fall.
Yeah.
And everything. But her biggest green flag is she was genuine.
That's a good thing.
Just straight up genuine person. And I straight up messed that up. And I didn't cheat on her or nothing like that. I freaked out and quit calling. I kind of ghosted. I learned that term.
Yeah.
That I didn't know what it was called at the time.
Hey, we've all been there and done it.
I've had it happen to me.
We've all been there and done it.
And I apologized to her for it. And I think she's real happy where she's at right now too. And that's maybe the way the universe was supposed to happen. Maybe it was supposed to teach me that lesson. I don't know, but she had nothing but green flags. There was one a little reddish, but yeah, she was just genuine. That's probably the biggest green flag I've had so far.
That's a good thing, because that's really hard to come by on a lot of people nowadays.
Yeah, she was just straight up genuine.
Yeah, it's really hard. Even if people at work, like, see,
and she was honest.
See, I'm
straight up honest.
I'm a bartender, so
when they were drinking water.
People come into work and they start drinking and start telling me all this stuff.
Oh yeah, I bet you hear some juicy stuff.
Just full on crazy stuff. Like I legitimately don't know. Like I legitimately don't know if these people are just straight up lying to me to joke around with me, or they're just doing it to do it because they want to impress everyone they meet, and they see, this.
Talking to a bartender, not therapy.
Bad looking bartender. I'm not the worst looking guy, and I'm not a small person, so I might be somewhat.
I don't know. He was my fastest swimmer. Just look at him.
But like when a couple of old guys come in the bar and I ask them for their ID, they get upset because it's my job. Get over it. It's like, bro, why are you complaining? If you don't have your ID on you, I'm not gonna serve you. So get over it.
Whatever. But I bet you do get some juicy, because I've sat with a bartender. Okay, that place in Cabot, no name dropping, but after the divorce, I frequent that every Friday night. It's a bar / restaurant, and them bartenders there, man, they helped me through some times, man. It was like my therapist there for a while.
See, if you can be,
I think we need to go back
if you can be genuine with a bartender, the bartender is going to be really genuine with you. It's all about how you approach people, because a lot of the times, like for me,
You're off tomorrow?
Yes, I am.
We should go there tomorrow.
I can't.
Oh yeah, you got that weird stuff.
I have stuff to do. But like for me, like. So at my restaurant, I have to make drinks for the entire bar, which is 22 seats, right? And most of the time on busier nights, they're pretty much all full. So I'm taking care of at least 22 people. Plus, I'm making drinks for the entire restaurant, and servers ring in drinks every 2 minutes. So like I have dual duties, and there's people that come in and get upset. Like it's like I'm only so fast. dude.
Yeah.
Like I'm in shape and I move pretty quickly. And the fact that I'm trying, obviously trying my hardest to make sure everyone has a good experience. And
you can't please them all, man. There's going to be a Karen, there's going to be a Kevin.
I know, dude.
There's always a Karen and Kevin. You fill up a restaurant with people, and I promise I could probably pick them out.
Yeah.
Karen and Kevin's.
Yeah. I mean,
they just got that little demeanor. Is it a demeanor?
Demeanor. Yeah, demeanor.
About them. And you just kind of look at him and you're like, are you laughing at me, Dad? You just fell off the chair. And you're laughing at me? You can't even sit properly, Shad.
Oh.
We've got it.
We're cutting her off. We're cutting her off.
See, this is why we needed a camera on Shahed's. Wow.
She just fell out of her seat.
Yeah, I might not have proper grammar, but I can sit in a damn chair.
But, like, I mean...
Wait till I see the chair you give me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the chair's fault all the way.
Yeah,
Surely
totally.
it's not yours.
But, I mean, bartending's a really hard job, and I think people underestimate how hard it really is.
The pressure of having to get the drinks out and making the people at the bar happy, I can see how that's pressure.
I have 3 minutes. Say I get on a busier night, I could probably get 6 to 7 tickets at a time. Because there's just at least 6 to 7 servers in.
Some of the drinks are probably quick and easy.
Some are a lot of tall glasses, tall beers, but a lot of them are mixed drinks and stuff. And I have about 3 minutes to get each ticket out. So, like, if it's just a few tall glasses, not that big a deal. Each one takes about 20 seconds. But, if I get like 3 tickets fold with 4, each one has 4 cocktails on them. Like,
then you got to mix them.
I got to mix them, and then that takes at least 9 minutes, and then people at the bar are like, "Oh, why am I not getting talked to?" It's because I'm getting over there getting my butt kicked with all these tickets coming in because I'm the only bartender in there.
I can see that.
Like,
I get it. That would be a little rough. But your therapy for them people, I'm sure you hear a lot of different relationship stuff.
Yeah.
Pine needle get it.
No, there was this because we had a pine tree.
Where was the pine tree?
In the living room.
Son, that was a fake tree. That's a real pine tree.
You sure?
That's a real pine.
You sure?
I feel
you
like.
Sure? I don't know how it got in here. But yeah, I did have this one guy.
Dude, that's totally real. No, let's talk about how this got in here, man.
Yeah, it just
that is real.
Apart. It just.
It's
real. It's real. There you go. You deal with that. So I did have this.
I'm trying to and figure out where it's coming from, and you're not helping me. You're trying to skip past it, and I really think it came from you.
I didn't touch it.
You have touched it.
I know, but like I didn't bring it in. No, it wasn't. You had it first. How was it on my side? Where'd you go?
I went like this. Let's watch.
But this shirt came out of the dryer, so how?
Have y'all been rolling around in the bushes?
No, you have.
I have slept in the bushes a couple times. On my 21st birthday, I slept in the bush for a bit. I did. We were at Joe's Big Bamboo.
I've never slept in a bush. I've also never slept in a bathtub.
Wade lived, I'll name drop, he lived right down the road, and we get back to his house. I think it was, I don't know if it was my 21st birthday, but it was one of my birthdays. And I couldn't drive.
Yeah.
But the cold air, because my birthday's in December, the cold air felt so good. And I'd been drinking. Mm-hmm. Wade said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm going to go over here in the bush, pee real quick."
Yeah.
So I peed, and then I was walking away from the bushes, and I was like, "Man, I'm just going to lay down for a second."
You fell asleep in the bush. For how long? The entire night?
It was a few hours. I got up and I was like, okay, I feel like I can drive. I'm not spinny or nothing. I'm feeling pretty good.
Did you realize you were in a bush?
Yes. I woke up and I was like, oh, it was like the cold sobered me up, right?
Yeah.
So I'm driving home and I get on 65th Street and I'm just, and then all of a sudden my stomach said, we're done with this.
Puked.
And I pulled in behind a animal shelter thing or something like that, and I just let it all go.
Yeah.
And just, I slept in that bush. I did. It's just a bush.
Just a bush. Was it comfy?
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
It actually, yeah.
I mean, did you have a pretty... Yeah, obviously you had a pretty good nap.
I did.
I mean, yeah.
Sobered me up.
Yeah.
So
you obviously were warm, comfortable.
Well, no, I woke up freezing.
Oh. Yeah, that'll wake you up.
I woke up freezing my butt off.
Yeah.
That was good times, man, right there. Bush.
Never.
But I tell you, another funny thing is his parents used to get so mad at him because we'd get back, because the club was, I'm literally not even a mile from his house. And damn pine needle. I had to get away for so my mind. He would, before he'd come in the house, he would pee in the garden, his little mom's flower garden, and he peed in this one spot so much, it was about like that, and it was just dead. Everything was dead.
Yeah.
His mom used to get so mad at him over that crap.
Yeah, pee. It's not going to give any nutrition to the flowers.
She's like, well, can you pee in the house? And he's like, yeah, I just like to sit out here and pee. And, well, you're killing all my bushes. Just something that just popped in my head from my early days when I was a little bit younger than you right now, because you're 23.
Peeing
right?
on bushes. I've peed on several trees. But
these are not the bushes I slept in.
Yeah.
No. I made sure they were pee-free.
Yeah.
Got peed down.
Down a little bit, yeah.
I think I did.
You think? You don't really remember?
I could have laid down with my old...
You might have laid in your own pee?
I don't think so. I don't know, kid. I don't know.
There's a possibility.
There is total possibility.
It's not a 0% chance.
It is not a 0% chance. I mean, come on. I mean, it happens. You know, you get...
No. I've never peed in a bush and then slept in it.
Have you ever got finished peeing? This is a guy issue. You ever got finished peeing, feel like you're totally done?
And a little bit trickles out.
Yeah, you go wrap yourself back up, and then all of a sudden it goes, ha!
Gotcha. Just a little bit, just enough to make you feel a little wet.
Yeah, and you're like, dude, what? Why are you doing that to me? Yeah, it's a guy thing, and it is a guy thing. It happens to all guys. I don't care what anybody says. It happens to all guys.
Doesn't happen all the time.
No, it doesn't happen all the time.
You have to. You really. You gotta start making sure.
And it doesn't matter.
Once it happens the first time, you gotta start making sure every time after.
Even if you shake and really push, you're like, I'm good. I'm feeling like I'm not going to do that again. And you zip.
Just squeeze at the tip a little, and usually the rest will come out.
It's not a damn cow's udder.
We have to tell them how to. At least that's how I kind of get the rest out. Just a little squeeze. Not a hard one, just like a boop.
You saw how you did that right there. Poor guy, he didn't take after his dad.
It's a little squeeze.
Okay, son. It does happen. How did we go from relationships to the oopsie peas?
Because it's an important topic.
It is important. We should have something for this.
A judiciary meeting.
Ooh, that sounds all professional.
That's why I said it.
We're here to talk today about the pee.
We're going to be having a pill that stops the extra leakage.
How do you stop the extra pee?
See, you get the chemical called xylopilifram.
Hold it like that. It makes you feel better.
I'm holding the pill.
What are you going to do with the pill?
You have to take the pill.
Do you think it'll stop it?
Yeah, it's called xylopilifram.
I'm not going to be able to spell that. Hold on.
It's pretty easy.
Okay. Whoa. Okay, Google. Xylopilifram. Let's see what it comes up with.
That's not xylopilifram.
I don't have my glasses. What does it say?
Xylopm.
So what are we going to call this for short? We got to have a short xylopilifram. Is that a term you just made up?
Yes. Maybe. I don't know.
It sounds like a real drug.
Yeah, it sounds very real. It sounds very real.
Are you having an extra leakage? Would you like to stop the embarrassing peas?
The extra little side spot of wetness on the tip of your jeans.
When you're out in public and you have to go real bad, and then you come out of the bathroom with the extra pee, don't fear.
Take xylopilifram.
It will stop it.
Just 40 times a day.
And for $19.99 a month, you can have you a subscription.
Yeah, a subscription to xylopilifram.
Yeah, xylopilifram.
Yeah. That's nice. We should trademark that.
This advertisement's made by what's the pharmaceutical company?
Leaving the seat up, Greens, CVS.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I couldn't think of anything. I
Either.
couldn't think of anything.
But we have the xylopilifram.
Yeah, we have xylopilifram.
I like it.
I don't know. It's just the first thing that came to mind.
I wonder if there's a term for that. Like
the extra leakage? Mm-hmm. Look it up.
You look at I ain't got my glasses, man. You know me.
What's the term?
How do you word that question to Google?
Extra.
Be careful, you might get something you don't want back.
When you pee.
As a man.
As a man. Yeah, put it in there.
Okay, hold on. Oh. Cancel. Go back.
Okay. Xylopilifram.
Urinary incontinence. It's one of the most common bladder control problems.
I think that's something xylopilifram.
That might be why I pee a lot.
Well, I'm going to throw something out there and you can make fun of me. But I was a bedwetter.
I mean, to what age?
We're not going to talk about that.
Okay.
Because I was bullied pretty bad.
Really?
My friends in the neighborhood called me WWWB.
See, I've gotten to the
WWB. Willy Wonka wet bed. I swear to God.
creating a piss factory.
The 80s were rough, man. Bullying was just something that you had to deal with. And I had a bad bladder, and they called me WWWB. And then they finally, and I didn't know what they were meaning. And I was laughing, singing it freaking with them. And they finally told me that it was Willy Wonka wet bed. And that was my nickname there for a while.
See, I feel like
I should be petty to them people.
maybe just a little. But I've gotten to the habit of like always making sure I pee before bed, because like if I don't, I either.
Hold on, let me just enlighten you on something, son. When you get into my age, it don't matter. You can go to that bathroom, you can get it all out, every bit of it. Between 1 and 3 o'clock in the morning, you're gonna have some more.
I know. I usually wake up about like pretty early to go to the bathroom again, but I've gotten to the point where I guess I can just like control not pissing myself. Like I'll wake up.
That'll go away.
No, because like
no, it will.
No, because listen, because
Okay.
like you know how morning wood works, right?
Yeah.
I just make that happen.
But you're still gonna have to pee right after.
Well, yeah, obviously I still go pee, but if I'm about to pee myself, I'm gonna make that happen, and I'm just gonna rush to the bathroom. You just get a boner. That's all you do. That's what morning wood is. It's just a boner.
How the hell does any of that make sense? I gotta pee. Well, let me think about.
So in the morning, when you have morning wood, you have to go pee. It stops it from letting the pee out.
I said he was my fastest swimmer. I didn't say he was my smartest.
That makes sense. Does this not make sense to you?
No, why?
No, because in the morning you wake up.
Have you tried to pee with a hard on?
No, but listen. No,
You
listen.
know, you gotta
no,
get
you
all-
don't understand.
you gotta
Yes,
get
no,
all
I
that
understand that.
innocent
Yes, I
stuff.
understand that. But once you make it to the bathroom, you can just sit on the toilet and not be hard.
I can't get. I can't do that. I don't.
It's how you sit in the toilet. Because if you sit with it down and you sit in the toilet, it's just gonna come back up regardless because you're about to pee. Then you're sitting.
I just feel like you're. I got questions.
I got answers. I got so many answers because I think in my head it works because it does.
Oh, I wake up in the morning. Yeah, I gotta pee real bad. Oh, today. Oh, I ain't gotta pee now.
Yeah.
But I'll have to pee when I get done.
So why don't we just get up and go pee?
No, exactly. So no, that's what I'm saying. If I having the urge to piss, and I'm about to piss myself, I'm gonna make that happen, and then I just rush to the bathroom real quick and then I pee because it won't happen if I do that.
I don't know if I'm proud of the fact that you figured something weird out or disgusted that you're telling me about. I just don't know how
I feel like I'm not the only person that knows this. I can't be. You have to have realized this when you were younger. Like you just forgot because you were like, oh, I've been pissing myself and I'm 38.
No, I just know that if I woke up, I'm not 38, but wish I was.
I'm saying like at that age when it started to happen.
I mean, I remember the whole morning wood and waking up with that, and then
you have to go pee
right after.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Always.
Okay, you understand?
But I don't wake up without the morning wood.
Exactly. You automatically do it. So you take that function of automatically doing it and you control it. You control it. So I'm
gonna let you on a little secret. As you get older, your body decides that you are not in control anymore.
Seems like a personal issue.
It will happen to you.
Skill issue.
It will happen to you. There's nothing you can do about it either.
My mind is my body, and my body is my mind.
Mm-hmm. I totally understand. I had that same thought too, till I got older, and my body said, "No, brain, we're not doing that." You'll see. I hope I'm living so I can sit over here in my little roller rocker thing, be like, ha ha.
I mean, but like as long as I stretch, and as long as I stay mobile, and those problems will lessen. So
it is so blissful to be 23 and have that.
But like it's
as we all know in our older age,
it's
not true.
You lose a lot of your mobility as you get older, but as long as you keep working on it and stuff, and
I agree that does help some. But oh shit, where did yawn come from? Shook it out. Well, that's that topic from relationships to peeing on each other. Not peeing on each other, but peeing on.
Pause.
It's not how it meant to come out. Oh, God. Oh, no. To the dribbles. We'll just call them the dribbles.
The dribbles.
The relationships to the dribbles to whatever the hell he just come up with on his philosophy. I don't even know how to.
It's like how you can wiggle your ears.
Let's not talk about wiggle. I can't wiggle my ears.
Hold on. Ready? Hold on.
What'd you do with your hair?
I fixed it.
Why do you cover your big forehead up? Why don't you just let it shine like mine?
Because I got hair.
That's fair. Will you stop? I can't wiggle my ears.
Are you jealous?
No. Not at all.
You're acting. Why do you keep looking?
I don't want you to stop. And I was trying to catch it at the same time.
You're like, how the fuck is he doing that?
I can't do it, man. I tried, and there's no wiggle in my ears.
It's like the back of your jaw. Try flexing the back of your jaw. No. It's like flexing your eyebrows. Like flex the back of your eyebrows.
Shit, can you move your ears?
No, but it's funny looking at you try.
She said you're funny looking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
That's why she feels sorry for you.
Yeah. Yeah, but she's dating me, so she's screwed.
Obviously, she might get peed on, too, in the morning. I don't know what's going on with that, but she's going to wake up a little scared tomorrow. She's going to wake up and look over.
No. Only if she asks. I don't
even know. Yeah. Your head. I just be careful. Nah, just be careful.
No, I've
Just
never
be
done
careful with this kid.
Gosh.
So how long have we been going?
About 45 minutes. We can keep going. We got a little time. We got.
How long does it say, Shed?
44:27.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty good at running,
The first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can do a little editing and check it out, and maybe we could drop this one here soon.
Okay.
And I'll upload it and
Yeah.
go from there. And
Yeah,
we
let's,
got to come up with the next topic too.
Yeah, we'll come up with the next topic in a week or so. We'll figure it out. We'll see you in the next episode, though.
That's right.
Yeah, bye,
Later.
y'all.